Hello and welcome, this is Sage Blue. Something a little different, as you can see. Racing the Gumpert Apollo S. A few things to talk about with this car. It's quite interesting actually. Okay, I guess some AI don't have any manners. Okay, didn't get the greatest run out of that right-hander. Now just letting the rear tyres, well actually just the tyres in general warm up, but especially to accelerate out of corners I am feathering the throttle quite a lot, similar to the Mercedes 190e DTM I raced in the previous video. Okay, good awareness on that occasion from that car. So the AI is a bit inconsistent with the awareness of where you are around them. Although it has to be said, the AI with this class of cars is certainly more developed than, say, the AI Okay, so the AI here is certainly more developed than the AI in, say, Formula C, which I tested here. Okay, I got out of that previous right-hander well enough to fend off the challenge from the car behind. Still feathering the throttle a lot. Power comes down really well with the Gumpert Apollo S. However, the car drifts wide very quickly, so just keep that in mind. Now, the braking zone into this first turn one is a great test for any car, I think, for their stability under brakes. If the car stays straight, Okay, so the stability of this car under brakes going into turn one is fantastic, even better than what I'd experienced with the Formula C. And going back to the AI here is definitely a lot more better behaved than with the Formula C here, whereas with the Formula C, the AI was basically a ramathon. They weren't really aware of your position and they'll just do crazy runs up the inside regularly and take you off the track, that sort of thing. I wanted to have a go of Formula C for you, but found the AI is just not giving you much of a chance to have a clean race. So hopefully a future update to Project Cars can fix that. I have to turn the steering wheel quite hard to get through that right bend compared to, say, open wheelers or touring cars. I have to be very gentle with the throttle through that chicane because I'd slowed down so much and had to make sure I didn't overdo it and spin the car. It really is that easy to spin. However, the car in general, the Gumpert Apollo S, is extremely stable, very powerful in a straight line. Or very fast in a straight line, I should say, and very stable under brakes, as you can see, and it's pretty consistent performance. It'll be interesting to see how this car behaves on a light fuel load. Okay, just a bit wide there. Luckily I didn't get past. Still getting used to this car and track. However, it's testament to this car that its performance and stability that I'm able to race so soon with it. Been wanting to drive on this Nürburgring GP circuit because it's, again, a bit different to the other circuits that I've raced on in previous videos. As you can see, it's a smooth flowing circuit, not overly bumpy. The only really bumpy place that's critical, I think, is the braking zone into turn 1, and this car handles those bumps beautifully. Okay, so nice clean pass there for second place. Let's see if I can do anything about the leader. Very stable, as you can see, under brakes into turn 1. If you've experienced braking into that, okay, I think that's a better line through that right hand up. I'll see if I can keep that up. Okay, a bit slippery over that ripple strip on the inside of that left-hander. It's the engineer's getting a bit excited as well, and I'm closing on the leader. There's a bit of ups and downs in performance through the circuit at the moment. They have their strengths and weaknesses. Their weaknesses aren't bad or anything, it's just like real motor racing. Most of the time you'll find racing drivers just have their better corners compared to others. Okay, just braked a touch late there. Just testing the limits a bit with this car in race mode. I only did a little bit of practice beforehand. With the car setup, I simply just lowered the fuel load to something I think that'll be suitable for this race. Okay, I think for the tap, it's decided to let the leader back through. You can see how the car drifts wide quite easily out of corners when you put the power down. Yeah, with that tap back there at the chicane, I'm not sure the AI should really be doing that. It's while I was coming back from a fair way behind, it's I was still well in control of the car, and I was fully alongside of that car, I'm pretty sure. It's so yeah, I think the AI should still be developed for this track a bit more. Certainly for other tracks like Monaco or Azure GP as it's called here in Project Cars. Spa is another one as well where the AI needs to be improved. Okay, you can see the car, just the slightest bit more throttle and the car wants to kick its tail out a bit. Okay, I think as the fuel load lightens, it's performing a little, the brakes are performing even better now. So I ended up braking a bit too early that time around through one of the corners. I have to keep in mind the third place car behind me as well, so they don't capitalise on any passing move I try to make on the leader. Okay, 2 fastest laps of the race so far. See, if in Formula C the AI, someone would have been bound from behind to have tried to do a crazy run up on the inside even though they're far behind. It's, okay, I'm under threat at the moment. The dynamics of the car's changing a bit as the fuel load lightens. I have to admit I still have a bit of a habit of feeding the throttle a bit more with the Mercedes 190e DTM from the previous video, so still getting used to this. When you feed the throttle a bit too much, you do lose a lot of ground to the other cars who aren't making mistakes at the moment, so just keep that in mind. This car does promote smooth driving. Okay, being lap 6, so 4 laps to go. Okay, I've broken away a bit from the third place car. Okay, just experimenting a different line with that last corner. But that last corner, that line I tried didn't work well. Okay, on the limit of this car, it's wobbling left and right a bit. You know when you're going beyond the limits of the car through a corner when it's wobbles left and right a bit while going into the corner. I think it's common with a lot of road cars, even touring cars, like back in one of my previous videos, the Renault Clio, that was wobbling quite violently, I think, wobbling left and right when pushed to its limits. This car definitely promotes smoother driving. It's the best way to get around this circuit with this car. Okay, that hairpin back there, the leader gets out of it a little bit better than me at the moment. Okay, took that right hander a lot better than the previous lap. Okay, a bit difficult to accelerate from almost a standstill. You do get a lot of wheel spin with this car. So, taking the lead at the end. Fastest lap, wow. Lighter fuel load must have helped. Could be the warmer tyres as well. I'm hoping the tyres, especially the rears, cope a lot better than they did in my previous video with the Mercedes 190e DTM. where it's paramount to look after the rear tyres with that car and the similar touring cars in that race. Now, credit to that Mercedes in that DTM, it's a very old car with a great sounding engine, great engine performance really. But yeah, as you saw in that video, well, if you saw that video, you would have seen my left rear tyre had lost its grip by the last lap, I think, or even the second last lap. But the last lap, I definitely felt it. So I hope there's no case of that here with the Gumpert Apollo S. Okay, just trying to concentrate here a bit to try and break out a lead. It's if you take wide lines like I just did, I went a bit wide there. You miss the banking that's at the apex of that corner. So if you hit the apex, you'll tend to take it quite a lot faster than if you accidentally go wide. It's one of the things I like about the Nürburgring GP circuit is there's some nice banking at the apex of some of the corners. Then there again you can see the car drifting wide quite easily. I think the engineers are cheering on. Okay, now as the fuel load lightens and the tyres are warming up, the brakes are improving quite a bit as well, so adjusting to that. Okay. Even then I didn't go too wide under braking, so the brakes are improving quite a lot. I have to still feather the throttle a lot. Using the banking at the apex there to help with the grip. Went a bit wider than I wanted to there. The brakes are really nice, still stable so far through the whole race. Yeah, so not much changed with the car from the default settings, just lighten the fuel load to suit this race. Extra negative camber, and that's pretty much it. Surprising how good the brakes are with this car. Very comparable to the Formula C I tested here. It's similar braking distances, yet it's much more stable under brakes and more enjoyable to drive this Gumpert Apollo S. Okay, final lap. Hope you've been enjoying this race. Quite a few passes had to be made. But again, testament to the Gumpert Apollo S. A lot of you may enjoy driving this car. It's one of the more stable, high-performance cars I've seen. Went wide at one corner and I lost a lot of time then. It's not forgiving for mistakes, this race. The tyres are holding up well, all greens, so it's not like the Mercedes 190e DTM. So you can race a bit harder with it. However, you'll find you still have to feather the throttle just to keep it smooth. The engine's definitely accelerating a lot better now with the lighter fuel load. Okay, slight mistake there. Wow, a bit too rough there. A bit close for comfort, but still got the win. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that race. Remember to take a look at previous race videos such as touring cars. There's quite a few race videos up on the Sage Blue channel now. And also, as usual, there's plenty more race videos to come. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well if you've enjoyed this race. And as for the future race videos, I'll see you then.